Welcome. I'm happy you found your way back. So today, I just want to talk. I want to ramble. I'm gonna talk a little bit about my book that I released sometime last year, titled Street Sense. It's my first ever physical printed book, and man, I had a lot of fun putting this together. If you're at a desk, or if you're at home on your couch, or if you're out and about and you just so happen to have your copy with you, and grab it, take a seat really quick, and let's get into it. Also, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching the videos. I've been a little more consistent, have I not? But I'm trying. But I'm happy to keep doing these, and I'm happy that y'all continuously support. So let's get into it. March 20th of 2025, I officially launched this book. And beforehand, I wasn't even really thinking about a book. I knew that I wanted to make one eventually, but it's the thing that was bothering me was I wanted to be precious with it. I was nervous, and honestly, I was just really scared about just feedback that I would get in general. Making a book obviously is much different than just posting photos on social media and going to do something else. I had to actually put time into this. Me and my friends, we put together a photo shoot for the book. That was really fun. I got hit by a car and flew off of a bike. Anyways, but yeah, I'm just like any other creative. I wanted to be very precious with it. I wanted to take my time. I thought that it had to be super deep and meaningful. I thought it had to be a hardcover book. This one obviously is not, but I still love it. But I was actually just on the couch one day, and respectfully, I just said fuck it. Not as a, oh, let's just put out a book just to put out a book. Like, I knew this is what I want to do, and I knew with the variety of pictures that I've shot in over the years, I knew that I had something. So I just locked in and looked through all types of photos that I had from I can't even guess how many years, just over the past many years that I've been taking photos. So I was looking at portraits, I was looking at self-portraits, I was looking at outdoor photos, I was looking at street photos, and that's where I landed. And that was a lot of photos to go through. But like I said from the beginning, I didn't want to be too precious with it. I just wanted to pick my favorite ones and compile it together. So that's exactly what I did. For the cover, this is not a photo that I took of a random person. This is actually my little brother Greg. This photo was taken here in Bloomington. But I love this photo. I love the green. I love how that green pops out. I love that light right above. I kind of just told him to just go. Also like this font. It was a different font before, much thinner, but my good friend Amir suggested that I make it a little bit bolder, and I have the by Floresci right at the bottom. And at the beginning of the book, I have a small quote: "For you, a small collection of where my eye wanders when I'm on the street. From large gatherings, intimate moments, and questionable scenarios, nothing gets left unseen." As you could probably see from the book, if you have a copy or have just been keeping up with my photos in general, it's okay if you haven't. But man, I love taking street photos in any type of environment, whether it's like the book says, a large gathering, a big crowd, a street festival of some sort, or if it's just with one particular person, even if the person walks right past me, whatever happens between that person coming in my line of sight or right next to me, we share that split second. And as you open the second page, I have my little cursive signature F. I like it a lot. And I kind of had a feeling people would open the first page and see the first two photos and kind of be taken aback, because let's get into it. And I'm not going to go through all the photos. I'm just going to go through some of my favorites or ones that stand out to me. So I'm not going to bore you to death unless you want to be. So this top photo, this was of a homeless man that I ran into in Bloomington. It was a nice day. I was walking around my camera, and this man comes up to me. As you can see, he has a bag full of, I don't know. I really don't know what was in that bag, but I saw the bandage on his arm, and he also had a bandage on his leg too. Came up to me asking for money, asking for medicine, X, Y, and Z. And I was ready to help out. Why not? So I was getting ready to give him the money, and then before I gave him, I said, like, what are you really gonna do with this, man? He's saying, man, I'm just trying to buy me a little bit of liquor. Cool, I can respect it. So we went to the CVS together. I said, come with me. He picked something out, I gave it to him, and then after that, we became the bestest of friends. As me and him, his name is Brett, by the way. I don't know if I said that already. As we were walking around, he was telling me his life story, how long he's been on the street. Um, for There was a moment where he took off the bandage on his leg, and he showed me a gun wound that he got in the night before. Kind of wild, but I just kind of gave a, hell yeah, I'm happy that you're here. So we kept walking. We ended up in an alleyway, just taking a little shortcut to another street. And then he told me to wait because he had to go use the bathroom. I'm not gonna tell him what to do. So he goes use the bathroom. I'm kind of standing there fiddling with my camera, looking around, taking pictures of whatever I could see back there. And this guy comes up to me. He poses no threat. He poses no type of harm. And he's asking me what kind of camera I have, what am I shooting with. And Mr. Brett flies from wherever he was using the bathroom, pushes this guy, gets in his face saying, "Don't you fuck with my friend, I'll F you up, this, that, and the third." And I'm sitting there kind of like, "Brett, chill. Nah, man, he's trying to message you. I'm not gonna let nobody do that. You're a good dude." And it de-escalated. We de-escalated the situation. Obviously, like I said, he posed no threat, told Brett to calm down, chill. We walked off. I walked around for about 10 more minutes after that, just hearing him talk. He posed for a couple of pictures. It was kind of sick. And at the end of it, he asked if I wanted to go to the area where he slept. It was underneath a bridge of some sort in the area. I don't know, but it was pretty much, "Hey man, do you want to come hang out, see where I sleep?" Woo woo. And respectfully declined that for obvious reasons. But overall, he was a really good dude. Very chaotic, from that first type of meeting. But it is what it is. He was a good person. So shout out Brett. And the second photo right at the bottom, like I said, I'm not gonna go in order. But the second photo right at the bottom, as I recall, every Sunday around Bloomington, it's probably like this in other cities too, but I'm talking about Bloomington specifically, the street is filled with people who are, against abortion. I'll go out there, see the crowd, take some pictures, and I think this, which I assume is a father and son, they stood out to me the most. The dad has a sign and the son also has a sign, but the difference is the dad is to the top of his lungs, screaming at people in the cars. I'm sure it said some bullshit to me. And the son is confused. He looks confused. He is looking around. He is looking down at the ground. He's looking up at his dad. And it really hurt. It wasn't my business to fully get in the dad's face or express why, hey, this is wrong. Like, at this point, there's too many people out there. But I really just felt bad for, the small kiddos out there. Hate is really, you're not born with it. Especially kids growing up in this type of environment or any type of hateful environment. It's sad to see that they just get dragged along in this type of BS. But, I pray for that kid or any kid or anybody who was just forced to be around somebody with such hatred and ignorance. But moving on though, this photo, I like this one a lot. I took this photo a couple years ago in New York. Me and my friends, very random, short planned trip. Hey, Spirit has New York flights for the low. Let's go. Cool, why not? First time for any of us ever be in New York. Our flight got delayed about, I think three times, and we were just there till Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. But we made the best of it. We walked around a lot. I don't know how many miles we did. I'm sure somebody has it calculated somewhere, but we walked everywhere. And this lady right here, she, as you can see from the photo, she has her, beautiful red hair. It looked great in person. As in the picture, it came out kind of dark, but I'm not mad at it. Big hoops, big white rimmed glasses, and a cigarette. From the moment where I saw her down the street to the moment where she walked right past us, she went through about 2 cigarettes, mad quick, swiftly walking. Don't know where she was going, but I hope she got there. Let's see, what else do we got here? This one right here, no big explanation. I really just love this foreground. This photo was taken in Indy, however many years ago. My brother, he made it to state in football. He would go to NJ in high school. Well, he just graduated. Go Greg, love you. Yeah, this was at the Lucas Oil Stadium. And these, as I was actually trying to take a photo of the football players, but then these kids stood up real quick, put their jackets on, they were ready to go. But I absolutely love the way that this photo came out. It looks like each one of the kids are doing their own thing. I like the kid with the big hat. Shout out to you. This photo here was taken at not Myrtle Beach, Folly Beach, South Carolina, and it looks like some type of lifeguard training. And I love the reflection from the sky onto the area of water on the ground. I like it. This photo is super random. I love this one so much. Strangely, I have a lot of pictures of dogs. I don't know why. I just think they're really cool. But these ones right here, obviously two wiener dogs. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce Dachshund. Stop. I'm trying, okay. But this photo right here of the little two wiener dogs, it kind of looks like a glitch in Matrix. One is coming into the frame, one is going out the frame, the random shoe in the back. I don't know. I really like that one. This one also seems like another glitch in the Matrix. The lady with the lady in the front with the glass of wine in her hand, followed by the other lady coming into the frame. For a split second, they almost look the same, but two different women. I love black and white photos in motion. This photo, I believe, was taken at some type of event that me and Day went to in South Carolina, and I was just shooting photos the whole night. I did have some black and white film in there. And I have a lot of photos like this from this night where it's just hands and movement and blurred photos of people walking. I think at an event like that, everybody's moving around. So I really like the way that these photos look, very in motion, very beautifully chaotic. I like this photo right here. This guy was playing his guitar in the middle of Kirkwood on some random weekend, and a bunch of kids gathered around him, listening to him, rooting him on, giving him tips. I forgot how late it was at night, but it was late. But it was just nice seeing people be, not ignorant and chill for once. This photo makes me laugh. This dog with the orange leg bands and the orange bandana and the orange little wristbands or whatever you would call them, and the orange sunglasses. Like, what is he doing? That's a big dog too. I don't know what kind of dog that was. That was a huge dog. This was at some flea market in South Carolina. That was a good one. Also another one of dogs. I love this one. This dog coming right into the frame. I think it really just shows how beautifully chaotic and how in your face and how random dogs can be. I don't know what I was trying to take a picture of. I think I was just framing, waiting for something interesting to come through. And lo and behold, he did. I love this gentleman right here. I think that's a Knicks hat that he has on. He was singing a Marvin Gaye song. I don't remember the song, but I chopped it up with him for a good 5-10 minutes, and he was just singing on the corner. Wasn't asking for anything in particular. Wasn't no quote bothering anybody. He was just singing his heart out, and it was beautiful. I think that's all the ones that I want to go through for now. Yep, that's all the ones that I want to go through for now. But yeah, overall, man, I thoroughly enjoyed the process of making this. It made me feel so happy. It made me feel like that I was continuing forward with, whatever kind of creative journey that I'm putting myself through. And I had fun with it. And I think that's the most important part. And I think that's the part where that nobody should forget. Whether you take photos, videos, make clothes, music, there is fun in all of this. There has to be fun in all of this. Otherwise, you're going to drain yourself and you're going to get burnt out. We don't want that. We need everybody. And I don't want to forget how much fun I do have taking photos and going through photos. So the whole process of doing this book, whether it's picking out the photos, doing the photo shoot for the photos, packaging the orders, putting my signature in there, it's all fun. And I'm very blessed and I'm very happy. And I hope to do more of these. And if you did purchase one, thank you doesn't cut it. But ultimately, super thank you so much to anyone who has purchased a copy. I hope it looks super sick on your coffee table. And if you haven't bought one, then shoot me a DM, a message, a comment. And on the back, I put till next time. This photo right here, they took of me. We were somewhere in Bloomington. We were walking through some building and she got me right. I love this photo a lot. I forget which camera that was. I'm getting off track. Anyways, major thank you to everybody supporting me through all of this, through the photography, through the YouTube stuff, to whatever I have planned in the future. Thank you for being here. It means a lot. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to leave a nice comment. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share it to somebody you love. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you when I see you.